In a world that moves at breakneck speed, it's easy to feel consumed by the constant pressure to achieve more, buy more, and keep up with an endless cycle of demands. Society often equates success with accumulation. More possessions, more accomplishments, more of everything. But as the years pass, many find themselves yearning for something different, something quieter and more meaningful. This is where the concept of slow living comes in, a lifestyle that prioritizes quality over quantity, mindfulness over haste, and meaning over materialism. Slow living isn't about giving up or retreating from the world. Instead, it's a powerful choice to embrace life fully by savoring each moment and focusing on what truly matters. For those in their later years, the wisdom gained through decades of experiences makes this alternative path especially profound. These years present an opportunity to shift focus, from chasing material wealth to cultivating a life rich in relationships, inner peace, and purpose. This journey towards simplicity and intentionality is not just a lifestyle change, it's a mindset that can transform how you experience your golden years. Together, let's explore how slow living can lead to deeper contentment, greater fulfillment, and a renewed appreciation for life's simplest joys. 1. Reevaluating consumerism. For much of our lives, society has fed us a clear message: success and happiness are directly tied to material wealth. Advertisements promise that bigger homes, the latest gadgets, and luxurious vacations will lead to fulfillment. We are told to keep accumulating, to spend more, and to aim for the next shiny object on the horizon. Yet, as we grow older and reflect on these messages, it becomes increasingly clear that this pursuit is often empty. The joy promised by possessions is fleeting, leaving us searching for the next purchase to fill the void. True happiness, we realize, doesn't come from what we own. Instead, it stems from meaningful relationships, shared experiences, and the personal satisfaction of living in alignment with our values. Consumerism thrives on making us feel incomplete, encouraging us to buy into the idea that we need more to be whole. But the truth is, we don't. By stepping off the treadmill of constant consumption, we free ourselves from the endless cycle of wanting and spending. Living with intention and purpose means evaluating what truly brings joy and fulfillment. It's about shifting focus from acquiring things to creating experiences and cherishing the moments that matter most. Breaking free from the grips of consumerism may feel unconventional in a materialistic society, but it paves the way for a richer, more meaningful life centered on what truly counts. 2. A story of letting go. Years ago, I made a life-changing decision. I downsized from a spacious home to a narrow boat, a space just 50 feet long and less than 7 feet wide. It was an extraordinary shift, and with it came a daunting challenge: decluttering decades' worth of possessions. At first, the tasks seemed insurmountable. My home was filled with boxes of forgotten items, unused appliances, and things I hadn't touched in years. I discovered I owned 5 coffee makers, yet I could only use one at a time. Letting go of these items felt like parting with pieces of myself, memories, comfort, and even status tied to what I owned. But as I began to sort through and release these possessions, something unexpected happened. I felt lighter. It wasn't just the physical space I was clearing, it was emotional baggage as well. Moving into a smaller, simpler space forced me to confront what I truly needed and valued. In the process, I discovered a profound sense of freedom and clarity. The act of simplifying wasn't about deprivation, it was about prioritizing what truly mattered. By shedding the excess, I created room for joy, peace, and intention in my life. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the clutter in your own life, I encourage you to take a step toward letting go. Start small. Clear out a single drawer or closet. Focus on items you haven't used in years or that no longer serve a purpose. Embrace the liberating feeling of lightness as you simplify. You don't have to move into a tiny space to experience the benefits of decluttering. It's about creating physical and emotional space for what truly brings you joy. 3. The balance of capitalism. Capitalism at its core is a system that works well when balanced. It's built on the principle of exchange. Businesses create goods and services that make life easier or more enjoyable, and in return, they earn a fair profit. For example, when a baker sells bread for slightly more than it costs to make, both the baker and the buyer benefit. However, The balance tips dangerously when capitalism shifts from meeting needs to fostering unnecessary consumption. In this cycle, we're encouraged to buy not because we truly need something, but because marketing convinces us we should want it. The latest gadget, the newest fashion trend, the must-have luxury, all are presented as keys to happiness. Yet, as many of us have discovered, this endless chase rarely leads to fulfillment. Over time, the pursuit of more can feel like a treadmill. No matter how much you acquire, it's never enough. Instead of bringing satisfaction, this cycle creates stress, clutter, and dissatisfaction. A more intentional perspective offers an antidote. True happiness isn't found in material goods, but in the relationships we nurture, the personal growth we pursue, and the quiet moments we cherish. These intangible experiences bring lasting joy and fulfillment, far beyond what any possession can provide. As we age, it becomes clearer that less truly is more. By stepping away from the culture of overconsumption, we can focus on what adds genuine value to our lives: connections, purpose, and peace. It's not about rejecting capitalism, but about reclaiming balance and redefining what matters most. 4. The beauty of living simply. As we age, our priorities naturally shift. The grandiose pursuits and material desires that once seemed so important begin to fade in significance. Instead, we find ourselves drawn to simpler pleasures, those small, everyday moments that bring genuine contentment. There's an undeniable richness in simplicity. It's in the quiet joy of sipping a warm cup of tea on a crisp morning, the peace of a leisurely walk through nature, or the heartfelt conversations shared with loved ones. These moments, often overlooked in youth, become treasures we deeply value as we grow older. Living simply doesn't mean living without. It means living with intention. It's about making choices that align with what truly matters, letting go of excess and focusing on what brings genuine joy. By clearing out physical and mental clutter, we create space for the things that nourish our souls. This intentional approach to life is liberating. It allows us to step away from the constant noise of consumerism and embrace a lifestyle that prioritizes experiences over possessions, presence over distractions, and fulfillment over fleeting satisfaction. Simplicity is not a sacrifice. It's a gift we give ourselves. It's about reclaiming time, energy, and peace to focus on the beauty already present in our lives. When we choose to live simply, we discover a sense of clarity, balance, and contentment that no material possession could ever provide. 5. Finding joy in the little things. True happiness often lies in the small, everyday moments that we might have overlooked in our younger years. As we grow older, we begin to appreciate the quiet pleasures that bring profound contentment. Simple activities like savoring a cup of tea on a peaceful morning, watching the sunrise, or listening to the sound of birds chirping outside the window. Engaging in hobbies is a wonderful way to embrace these small joys. Gardening, for instance, allows you to nurture life while enjoying the therapeutic benefits of connecting with nature. Reading a favorite book can transport you to another world, offering both relaxation and inspiration. Revisiting old passions, whether it's knitting, painting, or playing a musical instrument, can reignite a sense of purpose and creativity. These small activities don't require extravagant spending or elaborate plans. They remind us that fulfillment doesn't come with a price tag. Instead, it's found in the present moment, in the things that speak to our hearts and align with our values. By focusing on life's little pleasures, we cultivate a sense of gratitude and balance. These seemingly minor joys anchor us, providing deep satisfaction and enriching our days in a way that material possessions simply cannot. 6. Resisting the temptation of consumerism. In a world saturated with advertisements and sales, the allure of consumerism can feel almost inescapable. Marketing campaigns tempt us with promises of happiness tied to the latest gadgets, clothing, or products, and impulse buying becomes second nature. However, recognizing this pull is the first step toward breaking free from it. Start small to shift your mindset. Try going a single day without making any purchases, focusing instead on what you already have. Gradually extend this to a week or more. Use this time to reflect on your spending habits and ask yourself, do I truly need this, or is it just a fleeting desire? Practicing mindfulness in your spending decisions helps you prioritize what genuinely adds value to your life. The rewards of resisting consumerism are profound. By choosing not to buy unnecessarily, you free yourself from the constant cycle of acquisition. This newfound simplicity creates space, both physically and emotionally, for things that truly matter. You'll find a sense of peace and clarity, no longer burdened by the clutter of excess possessions or the stress of keeping up with trends. Ultimately, breaking the habit of overconsumption allows you to focus on the richness of experiences, relationships, and moments of joy. It's not about deprivation, but about finding contentment with less, freeing you to live a life of intention and fulfillment. 7. The financial freedom of simplicity. Living a simpler life brings with it the gift of reduced financial stress. When you let go of the constant need to buy and accumulate, your expenses naturally decrease, creating more room for financial flexibility and peace of mind. Instead of feeling burdened by monthly bills or debt from unnecessary purchases, simplicity allows you to focus on what truly matters. The practical benefits of this shift are significant. The money saved from cutting back on excessive spending can be redirected toward activities and experiences that bring genuine joy and fulfillment. Imagine traveling to visit family, investing in your health, or building a financial cushion for unexpected needs. These are the things that create lasting memories and peace of mind, far beyond the fleeting satisfaction of a new gadget or outfit. This newfound financial freedom also transforms your overall quality of life. Without the pressure of keeping up with consumer trends, you can focus on living with intention. Whether it's spending more time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, or simply enjoying the tranquility of a stress-free lifestyle, the benefits of financial simplicity are profound. Ultimately, simplicity isn't about restriction, it's about liberation. It allows you to prioritize what truly matters, giving you the financial freedom to enjoy life on your own terms. 8. Reflection and legacy. Simplifying life opens the door to meaningful reflection. It creates space to pause and look back on the choices, experiences, and lessons that have shaped your journey. In this quieter, more intentional phase of life, you have the opportunity to treasure the moments that truly mattered, connections, love, and the fulfillment found in small joys. Reflection allows you to assess what has brought you happiness and peace, offering clarity for how to move forward. Your legacy is not defined by the possessions you leave behind, but by the values you instill and the memories you create. A life lived with mindfulness, simplicity, and love becomes an inspiration for those who follow. By choosing to prioritize relationships, experiences, and authenticity, you set an example that transcends material wealth, teaching future generations what truly matters. Imagine your children and grandchildren looking back on your life, not for the things you owned, but for the way you lived, with purpose, kindness, and gratitude. The lessons they draw from your example can guide them toward lives of their own, rooted in balance and meaning. Encourage yourself to build a legacy that speaks to the heart, one of intentional choices, love for others, and appreciation for the simple joys of life. By doing so, you not only enrich your own life, but plant seeds of inspiration for those who follow, creating a ripple effect of mindfulness and fulfillment across generations. 9. Prioritizing health and well-being. A slower, more intentional lifestyle is closely tied to better mental and physical health. When you slow down, you give yourself the space to truly listen to your body and mind. This approach reduces stress, enhances mindfulness, and allows for a more balanced existence. By stepping away from the rush of daily life, you create opportunities to care for yourself in ways that were often neglected during busier years. Mindful practices like regular rest, meditation, or gentle exercise can significantly improve overall well-being. Activities such as yoga, walking, or gardening not only nurture physical health, but also foster mental clarity and emotional peace. Reconnecting with nature is another powerful way to enhance health. Whether it's a leisurely stroll in the park, tending to a garden, or simply sitting outdoors, the natural world offers immense benefits, lowering stress, improving mood, and boosting overall vitality. Incorporating these habits into daily life leads to lasting improvements in health and happiness. When you prioritize well-being, you're not just improving your current quality of life, you're investing in a healthier, more fulfilling future. Slow living reminds us that health isn't a luxury. It's a foundation for living well and enjoying the richness of life's later years. Conclusion. Embarking on a journey towards slow living is not without its challenges. Simplifying your life, letting go of unnecessary possessions, and stepping away from the fast-paced demands of consumerism may feel unfamiliar at first. However, the long-term rewards are immeasurable. By embracing a slower, more intentional lifestyle, you pave the way for greater contentment, financial freedom, and deeper, more meaningful connections with the people and experiences that matter most. The beauty of slow living lies in its ability to refocus your life on what truly counts: relationships, cherished memories, and moments of inner peace. When you prioritize these aspects, you create a life rich in purpose and joy, unburdened by the distractions of material excess. Now is the time to start. Begin with small changes. Decluttering a single space, practicing mindfulness, or setting aside time to appreciate the present. These simple steps can lead to profound transformations in how you live and experience each day. Join a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to living intentionally and meaningfully. Together, let's celebrate the power of slow living and make room for a life filled with fulfillment and peace. The journey may be different, but it is a path well worth taking.